And there we go, I'm on. Welcome everyone, I'm glad to have you all on board today. It is a Saturday, what is it? It's May 28th here in Edmonton, Alberta, Canada. I'm your host, DrFox2000, and this is VolcanoX, a live stream. Welcome everyone, and glad to have you on board. And as you can see on the screen, we have a horrible day in Sicily. It is cloudy. Actually, it wasn't too bad earlier, but it is cloudy now. And anyway, what we were looking at there is from about 10 this morning in Sicily. A little earlier this morning, it looked a little bit better, but as far as the day went on, it got real horrible and really bad. Anyway, we'll talk about that in a little bit, and some new things that we've got going on, and let's see, what else? All right, let's start with a welcome Arizona Snowman, Piggy. Piggy is back in the house, but she's on very strict don't bop your snout against anything notice from the doctors. So she's not allowed to snout bop anyone. Please don't get her upset. She's going to snout bop you. We'll have to try to muzzle her or something to keep her safe. Anyway, C&D Boy is also here, and as well as Joseph Fields Official, and glad to have you guys on board as moderators today, and all good. And yeah, so make sure we don't let Piggy do any snout bopping whatsoever. Strict orders from the doctor, and we'll make sure that we keep her tied up, and well, we might have to confine her to her sty. I don't know. We'll see what happens, but hopefully she's okay. We don't want to make her laugh too much either, because that's not good either for her nostrils. Anyway, first person in today was Aurelio Perez, so he gets the cookies, and there we go for Aurelio. And he did an oink oink just before that. Excellent. And that is all good. And welcome to each and every one of you. I guess today being Saturday, probably a few less people in because of the daytime stuff. But that is absolutely wonderful and fine. We do have some other people that haven't been here for a little bit also showed up, so I'm happy about that. And I'm sure we'll get a few more in here as things progress. So welcome to all of you, and I'm going to start by saying welcome to let's see, we'll start with DJ Puff the Third, and then Oh Mummy of Hamsters, and Louise, and Albagel, and Aurelio Perez, of course. Lisa P. Frampton is here, and going up a little more, Sue Hayes, Henry Nelson, Kevin Haynes, Yvonne Kunkel. Welcome all of you. Glad to have you on board. Going up a little more, see who else here. Let's see, Paul Williams is here. BMAT, welcome back, William. Glad to have you on board. Tetra is in the house. And going up a few more here. Gura made it in. Sarah Miles is here. Welcome. Sue Hayes, good to have you on board. Did I say Alba Girl already? I think I might have. Going up a little bit more, Colin Deadman, welcome back. And let's see, who else? Jane Binch, good to have you on board again. And going up a little bit more, Lane Lair, welcome back, and glad to have you here. Let's see, who else? Going up here a little bit, trying to see other names. Judy McClellan, welcome back, glad to have you on board. And who else have I missed? Adele, welcome, if I didn't say that already. Oh, I'm gonna repeat myself a few times, I think. And let's see, go up a little bit more here. Smokin' Jokin' is back in the house. Welcome back. Did I say Jane Binch? I did too. Welcome. And let's see, going up a little bit more to see if I can spot any other names real quick. And I think I got most of you already anyway. And just sneaking up here. Henry Nelson, did I say your name? Welcome anyway. And let's see. We got the mods. We got Sue. And just Sherry Hewitt. That was a name I haven't said yet. Welcome. And I am at the top. I can't see any more up there. And we'll go back down to the bottom and see who else I got in here. Big Toe apparently did. And welcome back, Big Toe. And let's see, did I miss anyone else here? I don't see any other names right now. Okay, I think, oh, Layla, welcome, glad to have you on board. Just sneaking through, trying to see if I missed anyone else here real quick. And I'm pretty sure I got most of you. Anyway, like I say, please don't be offended if I didn't call your name out. We try hard to get everybody. You know, some people sneak in like JB, and he grabs a cookie, runs to the Lurkers Lounge, and we never see him. And you know, then next time we do see him, he's got crumbs all over his face and stuff. It just happens. Okay, but anyway, it's all good, you guys. If I didn't say hi to you, like I said, don't be offended. We'll get you somewhere along the way. And we do try to say hi and welcome to everyone in here. So DJ Puff the Third says, "Whoa, LOL." Okay, JB's cookies. Yep, and yeah, that's all right. Okay. Let's see. Nancy Buchanan also made it in. Welcome, Nancy. Glad to have you on board. Okay, so since we have such poor visibility as far as everything is concerned, we did have a little bit of what the heck is this opened up here? Audio mixer? I didn't click on no audio mixer. Huh. Oh boy, it's gonna be one of those days. Anyway, here's what it looked like at 5:15 a.m. and that was a little bit better looking. This is not a time lapse, you guys, unfortunately. At 5:15 a.m. I am asleep because this is in the middle of the night, really, for me. Anyway, that is what it looked like very, very early this morning, and it was indeed continuing to erupt as we so have enjoyed for the last few days here, and it was pretty neat to see that as it gets lighter outside. Of course, you know, usually we don't see it in the morning time, or at least not from our perspective on our stream here, and it's nice for a little bit of a change to see as it gets a little bit lighter. But you see those darn clouds that are moving in, and you can kind of see it right in the middle there. Let me see if I can get my whiteboard working. Where's my whiteboard? Oh no, I've deleted the whiteboard off of this page. Holy macaroni. I need new crayons. Piggy, be nice. Don't snub up anything. Yeah, we're gonna put crayons on here. But yeah, this cloud coming across here, this is nice, but he's got friends hiding over there, and they're going to come in number, okay? And it's going to get worse real quick in time here. You weren't asleep then, Dr. Fox. I was in the bunny stream after coming home from work. It's 7 a.m. then. Oh, okay, fine. I was almost asleep. Oh, hang on. That's 5 a.m. your time. Hang on. No, that can't be right. It's 7 p.m. my time? No, hang on. I think we got something confused there, because that would have been, I'm 9 hours difference from there. So that would have been around 8 p.m. Okay, I wasn't in bed yet. All right, fine. Be that way. That's all good. Anyway, this is though what the morning looked like there in Sicily. All right, that's what I'm getting at. And Hermione made it in. Welcome, Hermione. Glad to have you on board. And let's see what else we got. Oh, okay. Well, I like watching this, but that can get a little bit tedious and boring. Let's watch some rocks roll down the hill instead. What do you think? You want to watch a rock roll down the hill? I think we can do that. Let's watch a rock roll down the hill. And let's see if... hang on. Okay, I got to turn that guy off. Oh, no, that's the whiteboard. This guy. All right, let's watch a rock roll down the hill. And again, this is... there he comes. Right at the top there. You can see him. It's a big, big lava marble. And he's coming down the hill. And by the way, this video is brought to you by Active Nature. And Active Nature has a wonderful channel. And I will post the link to this video in a second. And you guys will be able to go over and have a look at it yourself about 100 times and watch those rocks roll down the hill. Those are huge boulders, you guys. You know, I wouldn't want to get hit with one of them. I was up drinking water. Oh, wow. Gura. Thanks kindly, Gura. Gura for the 55 Swedish kroners, and that is awesome. Thank you for that, a wonderful super chat. Anyway, that is the end of that little video, and I am going to post the actual link in the channel here, and then I will pin it up top. You guys can go have a look. It's not a very long video, so definitely worthwhile having a peek. And again, it is with permission from our wonderful people there, and from Active Nature. So everything is above board, and we promote them a little bit, and they promote us a little bit, give us some input with material, and everybody grows and everybody's happy. So awesome to see that. Anyway, back to the gray screen. Unfortunately, it is not very, very good looking. Even my insert screen, I don't know if it's even working right now, but I just want to double check here. I do believe... Oh, hang on. What the heck happened there? Oh, it moved me. I see what it did. Let me fix that. Insert screen. And yeah, it went off. That's why. Yeah, there's nothing on it. It's completely blacked out. If we go to real time on these, just so you can see what it looks like right now, it's pitch black. Okay, that is what your screen looks like in a live state. Unfortunately, as we go through some of these cameras, I did have them move back so we can see what it looked like during the daytime, and that looked pretty nice, you know, and I thought, hey, that's going to be a nice day, but the clouds were in the way. So if we put that back to live, we do see a few lights and stuff, but only in the foreground, unfortunately, and nothing back up in the back side of that. So it's kind of not good. Oh, this thing is doing things again here. Where's my stuff? Okay, there we go. All right. I was going to say we can't see nothing back there. All right, the mouse is working. And let's see. Other views. Again, that one's got nothing. This one here, because it is in black and white, it does enhance it a little bit. For night vision, and you can see the top of Etna right there. It is still throwing out material. It's just the cloud is so dense that we're having a really, really hard time seeing anything from it at all. So just figured I'd throw that in there. And anyway, it being Saturday, and we want to throw things around a little bit and go to the ones that are lit up still, so we can go actually see some stuff. Gonna pop out to Sao George out in the Azores, and since we still have a little bit of light left, there you can see Pico Island off in the distance, and that is a wonderful shot as the sun is getting ready to set there. Just got to try to find my right screen, and which screen is it on? Not that one. No, not that one, not that one. They all look alike. There it is. I found it. And look, it's a boat. It's a boat. Oh, it's either that or it's one heck of a big fish. But anyway, that is all right. We can't see our friend Montana back here. That is that volcano that's hiding behind this cloud over here on Pico Island, but that's not why we're here to look at that one. We're kind of snooping for the other one and waiting for lava. There's our little cove. You can see some of that white water in the bottom here I always talk about. That's the area that I look for, and pretty cool. I'm gonna sneeze. Hang on. Maybe not. Okay, I'll try that now. And no sneezing allowed. No, I don't want to be doing that in front of you, Piggy, because sneezing is contagious. And thank you. Anyway, wonderful to see. And there's that rock that I've mentioned before here. All of this is lava. The whole island, of course, made from beautiful, beautiful lava. Let's go to the next picture. Here's that other harbor that we always see, and they always dock or park their boat out here, anchor it out here. There you can see one of the other islands off in the distance. Looks pretty neat, pretty cool. Let's move on and take a look at how many earthquakes they had there today. And I see they've got an extra one or two from before, so it looks like they have 5 listed here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And if we click on them, we can see where they are at 48 minutes after midnight, 1.6. This guy here, 5:06 a.m. And that was a 1.5. Then right at 12 noon, another 1.5. And they've got this guy here at what is it? That's 2:13 in the afternoon, and then the last one at 2:40 in the afternoon at 1.5 as well. So that's kind of, they're all in that same spot, and I think, you know, if anything does happen, we kind of know where it's going to happen, right? Didn't mean to scroll that way. I was going to try to get it to scroll in a little bit. So everything, you can see where the horde is, and that's kind of leading you to a pretty good idea of if there is an eruption, it's going to be in that spot somewhere. And I don't think it'll be out here. I think it's going to be right there somewhere. And let's go over to the other map just to confirm what we were seeing, and made it bigger, zoomed in. Whoa, again, I'm using the wrong button. And as we zoom in here, we can see those 5 earthquakes. So 9 hours ago. Actually, I'm going to refresh this one because that's not right. Should be more than 9 hours now. And let's make that bigger, put the advertising down, scroll over here, click in, move it over a bit, and there we go. Now we got an extra quake or two. That's what I was looking for. Anyway, 15 hours ago, that's better. All right, for that guy, that was a 1.5. Then we've got 8 hours ago, a 1.5 there. 5 hours ago, 1.5. 6 hours, 1.5. 23 hours, 1.9. And then this one, 23 hours, 2.2. And 19 hours, 1.6. So 2.2 seems to be the biggest one here. But that doesn't necessarily indicate anything. Although when you're looking at the lay of the land, that might be an old event there. I don't know if we can tell on this map or not. They farm that area pretty much, so it's going to pop up inside some farmer's field is what we're going to see, and that is exactly what's going to happen. So hopefully it won't be too bad for those good people there. Anyway, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 indicated here, so that's what we've got. We click on our wonderful map thing and it doesn't work, and let's try that again. No, maybe I'm gonna have to refresh that page. Oh, I'm gonna do it by force then. All right, there we got it up and working, and that is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 right up at the top. I'm mostly right at the surface. So the question is there magma sitting just underneath here? You know, that would be a good question to ask, because if our magma is still sitting down here, I haven't seen anything go much higher than about 4 kilometers down, or yeah, just 4 or 5 kilometers. So if we don't have anything showing in these areas, how come we got all these surface quakes happening? You know, that makes one of those things. Okay, Duchess of Elements is here. Hang on, what's going on with my screen again? Half a screen. There we go. Now we can see them. I hate this thing. I click the buttons and it doesn't do what it wanted to. Okay, sorry guys. Anyway, there's your 5 at the top, and you know, like I was saying, everything here, the maximum that we've seen come across here, like we have seen a few little quakes in between, right, at the surface and down here, but where is the flow rate? You know, we're not seeing those magic numbers go up. If this is all being caused by magma underneath there, shouldn't we see something down in, you know, the 1 to 2 kilometer range, or even like in between here, anywhere? I would think that there should be something in there. And it's when we start seeing those, I think that's when we're going to start seeing an eruption. And I don't know, I might be wrong with that, but that's kind of what I'm thinking. Anyhow, I do have something else that's kind of neat and interesting, and this is new for us, and that is this particular view. We've just popped over to Iceland, and since I like showing Iceland, I wanted to get Azores out of the way because it's going to get dark there soon. So by the way, you may be looking at it going, hey, I kind of recognize that area. The Reykjanes Peninsula, and down on the bottom is Volcano Hekla, and yes, indeed, we have permission from ASG TV to show some of their wonderful stuff on the channel. I do have the link for this particular feed down in the description, so anyone who wants to pop in there and give it a whirl, that would be awesome and excellent. And if you need to find them, and so many people make this mistake, it's AJASG, not AFASG. And I've had 2 people send that to me, and they both put AF in there. Anyway, what you're seeing in the top screen there, of course, is a shot from up on the hill looking down at Grindavik. And you can see the harbor and everything. I'm going to try to get on that page so I can get my mouse pointing to some of those things. I just have to find where the heck it is. That is the most difficult part for me right now. Hey, let's try this guy. No mouse. Okay, hang on. We can fix that. Click that button and then click here. There's a mouse. Okay, so Harbor of Grindavik is right there. And Highway 27 goes out that way. Out here, that's Siggy's place out there. And I know the camera's a little shaky. That's okay. And that kind of gives you the lay of the land. Anyway, the highway 427 takes off and goes up along the coast here. And as this moves over, I'll actually show you and point out where Ragnar is from this view. And you can see it, which is kind of neat and interesting. If it pans a little bit more, there it is. And that's Ragnar right there. This guy. The flat topper. Right there. That's Ragnar. This is the big ram. And that's Ragnar sticking up over the hills of Fraga del Fjord. And that is what you're seeing. So that is pretty awesome to be able to see. And we really, really do like that. And okay. Welcome, Oz. Glad to have you on board. And let's see. What was that question? Duchess of Elements. I have a question right under the Iceland volcano. Is there any activity with signs that it will awaken again? You're talking about Ragnar itself? Right now, no. Ragnar itself is not looking like it's going to erupt anytime soon. At least we have not seen any activity. This is a volcano, though, and those things are unpredictable. For those guys looking, that is the power plant right there, and this is the Blue Lagoon. And that's kind of, there's that road that goes out onto the highway that connects the airport and Reykjavik that way, the capital. So that is a pretty good shot. And some of those earthquakes were happening right in this area, down on the bottom of the hill, and even actually up top on the hill here, where the camera is. And I guess, yeah, this is where it pans back and it goes all the way around again. But it looks pretty awesome. So the Blue Lagoon, yep, we were out here in the parking lot, you guys. That's where we were, and the road is over there. And we were definitely there. It's not blue. Sorry, William, I can't help that. Actually, was it blue when I was there? Somebody better go check the, yeah, it was kind of a bluish tinge to it. I know it didn't smell so good, though. Not for me, anyway. But this is a pretty awesome shot and pretty cool to be able to do that. And I am going to drop the link in the, going to drop the link in the chat here for you guys. And we'll get that on. And I did promise that I would do that. And I am going to. I'm just going to grab his name here so I don't have to type it. Copy. Okay, there we go. And we'll see if I can get that in there. And let's see, there we go. All right, so if you guys want to go over there, that is this feed. And please bookmark it, go over and hit the subscribe button. And you can always make comments there and, tell them where you're from. And that would be awesome. I would really, really appreciate it. And let's, anyway, you can see it's going back and forth there over the areas. He does have some issues with the camera right now, but that's being worked on. If there is an eruption in the area, this camera will likely get it, and we'll probably be able to see something on here. Unfortunately, one thing I don't like about the camera view, it is up at that height where it's just in the clouds. Okay, it is. If it was 100 feet lower, we probably would still see everything just fine. It's just that cloud layer, and it depends on the day as well. The cloud layer is up and down right there, and I know I've driven past that hill, and you know, the top of the hill was in the clouds as I drove by. So pretty awesome to see. But anyway, that is Grindavik in the background there, and that is all pretty awesome, and hopefully they won't have a volcano popping up there. While we're looking at that, let's go over to the harmonic tremor chart. We're going to have a peek at it and see what that's doing. Fjord didn't have too much action. I am going to refresh it. We did see that it did have an upper rise here, and then it dropped off again. And that was a little while ago. Let's see what it looks like right now. And yeah, it dropped, and I don't know, I think it put on the brakes and is going to go sideways. We notice that we have a fairly good sized quakes in here. The reason I'm pointing at this one is it is different colors, and we'll check that out in a second or two. Let me slide down to the Grindavik one, and then, by the way, notice on all these other ones, this long spike, it happens to be on just about every one of these charts. What's that tell you? Something big, maybe? It's even on the Grindavik one, but then not that big on the Grindavik one. So it must have been a little closer to something else. But we do see those two, and we do have that there, and not that many quakes in here at all, and that is probably a good thing. So that is kind of what we're seeing on the seismic side of things right now. This is kind of holding steady, I guess is what we want to call it. Not too much of an uplift here compared to what we had at Fjord, and the decline wasn't as sharp either, so that is all right. And by the way, I got your warning there, Piggy, thank you. And yeah, we're going to go over, have a look at the earthquakes. And Sue already spoiled it. We had a big earthquake, a big one. Wow. Actually, they downsized it. It was 4.7. And they made it into a 4.4, and I guess that's where we'll start. We'll go have a look at it, and then maybe what we'll do is sneak off for the break. Barda Bunga area, there it is, and it is a massive 4.4, 8:06 a.m. Iceland time, and I missed the depth, sorry. 4.4, no, 8 kilometers down. Yeah, there we go. So 8 clicks down underneath the volcano here, and here's another aftershock. 8:05, 2.7, 5 kilometers down. This other guy over here, 1.9, 8:12, and that's 10 kilometers down. And then he's got a bunch of little other friends that were there as well. 1.4, 8:13, 41, you know, that kind of thing. So that is interesting. And then these probably came afterwards. I also noticed there was a small group over here. These might be just things shaking loose. Yeah, 9 kilometers down, 0.7, 3:50 a.m. That would not be related to that. 1:14 a.m., 12 kilometers down for that little guy. And this one here is 0.4 magnitude, 13 kilometers down at 4:23 a.m. So a very small, unusual place. We don't usually see them over there. We have seen them here, of course, and of course we see them at Grimsvatn quite a bit, but we haven't seen those little guys there. Sliding up a little bit. Actually, am I going to save this whole thing for after the break? I think I will. So I'm going to, where do I want to put you? I'll let you watch that video a little bit more from this morning there, so you can see what it was looking like. And let's see, yeah, this one. I'll leave that on while I'm on break, and hopefully that will be all right for you. And for those good people who have not yet hit that like button, please help us out. Hit the like button and see what you can do. That would be awesome. And also, if you're new and you like what's going on and you have not yet subscribed, please do consider subscribing if you feel we've earned it, of course. And don't forget to hit the bell notification. And I see Tom Turtleson just got here. And I'm going on a break, you guys. Keep smiling, be good, play nice in the lava, and I will be back in a little bit. I gotta sneeze. Oh, I gotta sneeze again. I'm gonna sneeze. Okay, music's on. I'm gonna sneeze now. I'll be back. Okay, you guys, I'm back, but I hear that weird audio noise in the background. I'm wondering where the heck that is coming from. And that might be from the video itself. It was. It was too. Okay, we got rid of it. And that is all right. I was trying to figure that out. I could hear it, and I'm thinking, what the heck is going on, you guys? So, all right. I am back. I'm going to kill that music, and let me see what we can do. And thanks, Piggy, for sending me an email telling me I know what I hear. Thank you for the welcome backs. And yeah, actually, it was weird because I could hear people talking outside, and then I go to the window, and all of a sudden everything stopped talking, and I thought, okay, it must be outside. Then I sat down and I hear it again. I went back to the window and I'm going, no, that's not where it is. And then I started looking through windows to see which volume I had on and where. And I didn't realize it was actually this video that I'm playing here had the volume turned on. So it is all of a sudden we have the microphone on. Yes, you bet. Anyway, welcome back, everyone. Glad to have you on here. And teleport to you. What do you? People trying to teleport things. Maybe that's it. The teleporter, somebody crossed the streams and we had a problem. Okay, anyway, so I'm glad to have everyone back on board here. And yes, I'm your host, DrFox2000, here in Edmonton, Alberta, Canada, and you are watching VolcanoX, a live stream. And we were watching Etna on the screen. As you see, those clouds, as I mentioned earlier, really did move in. You could still see the top of Etna a little bit, but it wasn't shortly thereafter that it got really bad, and of course the rest of the day doesn't look so well. Anyway, I do want to take you to other volcanoes while we can see them. Okay, I turned that guy off. We already watched that one, so we're not going to shut that guy off too. And put it back onto one of the pages where we could at least see something. This one, that one. Okay, that might be all right for now. We know Etna is still erupting, but you see all those clouds. It's horrible there, and we can't see a darn thing other than space bugs zipping by on the screen. That's okay. Let's take a look at other... Oh, hang on. What were we doing? We were looking at earthquakes. That's right. Earthquakes. Let's get back to those. And looking at what we had up top here. There we go. Northern end of Iceland, of course, 2.4 from yesterday, actually, at 23:49. And he had a friend right beside him. That happened today at 36 minutes after midnight at 2.3, about the same spot. And that likely on what we call the mid-Atlantic ridge, northern side there, I guess. Also a 1.3 from 10:14 a.m. and sliding over here. How deep was that? 11 kilometers down. This guy here is 1.2 and 7 kilometers down, and that was 1140. All right, sliding down a little bit more, we do see one in here. That would have been yesterday's. It was too, at 2141 and 1.4, 1 kilometer down, not very far down. Let's take a look at Astja area. Actually, Astja itself is fairly quiet, but his friend over here has some little tiny quakes happening. And just a 0.1, 7 kilometers down, 3 a.m. on that guy. 0.5, 9 kilometers down, 1 a.m. This guy here is 0.1, 11 kilometers down, 144, and then one more over here on this hill, and that is a 0, and happened at 2 a.m. 8 kilometers down. So pretty cool. But we already looked at this massive quake here at Barda Bunga, and that is what everybody was talking about, and left the basically every sensor on the island was able to pick it up. So 4.4, pretty big size, and surprising to see that there. But we did have kind of a forewarning. We're going to see some larger quakes happening in Iceland in the next year or so, and I think it is all due to volcanic / tectonic activity. And of course, Iceland being on the mid-Atlantic ridge definitely makes that very, very possible. That over here is Reykjavik, the capital city, and we're going to check these guys out. This area of here is, of course, the Reykjanes Peninsula, and we're going to have a look at these guys first. Take a look at this. This is 2.2 and 11:03 a.m. 4 kilometers down. He had a little tiny friend right there, 0.75 kilometers down at 11:52, and one more on that side of the road, and that was 11:20, 1.1, and it looks like possibly very close to the surface because they don't have a depth indicated. And let's slide over a little bit more towards our peninsula itself, and things are looking pretty wild in here. Now, remember what I was saying about the Sulfur Hills here, and I'm not sure exactly which ones they call them. I think that's over there. Yeah, these guys. And so this here, that lava or magma chamber is all the way out there. So it goes from over here all the way out to there. You know, so it's a nice sized thing, and it would be right underneath all this. So if that's where it is, we are, you know, looking at this real mess of a swarm here of all kinds of earthquakes. But we still have opportunity here for it to show up somewhere else. And that is a possibility, not a guarantee in any way, shape, or form. Anyway, let's look at this guy, 2.65 kilometers down, and that was just about 11 a.m. This guy here, a little earlier, actually 15 minutes before midnight, actually. And that's a 2.15 kilometers down. This guy here, 1.7 kilometers down, 11 a.m. And that's what we've seen there. They had a few little friends over here, nothing major. 1.16 clicks down, and 1:48 a.m. The next one here is 0.8, 6 kilometers down at 2:43 a.m. Then one more little guy right there, 0.6, 9 kilometers down at 1:10 a.m. And that is beside the lake. Nothing in the lake today. And then when we move to the other side here a little bit, and we do have some small ones, and not sure what the depths are. 6 kilometers, there we go, 0.7, 44 minutes after midnight on that guy. And this one, 4 kilometers down, 0.7 as well, and 2:19 a.m. One more over there, and that is a 1 in magnitude, and 5 kilometers down, 33 minutes after midnight. Reason I point those out in here, this is all loaded with hot springs in this whole area, and seismically it's active, but the hot springs, you never know. You know, in order to have hot springs, you got to have a heat source, right? So where's the heat source? It's got to be some kind of a magma chamber or something underneath there, and that's exactly what we're looking at. So it's possibly heating things up. Anyway, looking at our valley here, and it looks pretty desolate and barren. Ragnar is right in here. Okay, and this is Geldingadalur, and this is Meridalier down here. And we're not seeing any earthquakes or activity. This is not Hagi and not Creaky area. The older ones here, these happened a couple of days ago already. They were insignificant, really, when you look at it. 0.8, 7 kilometers down, you know, and that's from the 27th. That's actually yesterday, late or early yesterday. So really not doing anything major for us. But when we look in this area, we see what's going on here. Well, sort of. It's all over the place. And we are seeing more right here, though, right now. And that is a little bit on the scary side, being so close to Grindavik itself. If it did happen here, I don't know what exactly they would end up doing. This is a 2.1, 5 kilometers down, luckily, and that happened at 10:27. Then he's got all kinds of friends in here. Let's see, 1.6, 5 kilometers down at 10:28 a.m. This guy here, 1.5, 5 kilometers down, 10:40 a.m. And let's see, this guy, 4 kilometers down, 1.0. and 11:42 a.m. and that guy 0.94 kilometers down at 10:57. While we're here, let's grab that little guy up by the road, 0.84 kilometers down, 10:38. So those all seem to have that same time genre, and something must have moved underneath there, or some uplift or pressure. And hopefully it's going to subside in that area. Anyway, that one 1044.85 kilometers down, and we do see more all around here. I'm just curious about these ones close to town. 5 kilometers down yet, that's a long ways down for them. 0.9, 5 kilometers down, 1040. And again, they're all in that same time area. So something moved underneath there, and we got a bunch of pressure build up or something, but something definitely would have had to have caused all of that in that same time frame. That one, really small one, 0.5, 4 kilometers down at 4:53, right in town, and I wouldn't want to wake up with a volcano in my living room. Here's one 0.8, 5 kilometers down, 5:42 a.m. And then we get to the other ones that are closer to town. And what? I need new bell. Neglecting me. Oh, piggy. I will have to get you the new bales. But you sent me those other bales. I'm going to have to go find some new ones. I can't just send you those. That wouldn't be nice, would it? Those are used bales. I'll have to find you a new one. Anyway, 11:49, 4 kilometers down for that 1.1. And that's not so bad yet, and I'm not worried about that. All these other ones here are a little bit more aged. We'll get to the newer ones, and this is a little more interesting. 0.9, 45 minutes after midnight, 2 kilometers down. This guy is 1 kilometer down, 0.7 at 7:42. Dyslexia just about got me. This one 9:24, and that is a 0.5, 4 kilometers down. So that's what's happening up there. By the way, that camera that we were seeing from is up here somewhere, up there, and this is where that earthquake happened. 1.6, 5 kilometers down, 5:20 a.m. on that guy. There's another one on that same hill where that camera is mounted, and 3 kilometers down, 0.7, and 9:31 a.m. So that is pretty wild looking, and I'm just looking for newer ones in this area before we go to the other side of the road. And let's see, this guy here from 829.5, 1 kilometer down, and that is not very far down. That one is 3 kilometers down, 0.8, 4:43 a.m. This guy here, 1 kilometer down, 0.1, 6:16 a.m. This guy, 0.4, 5:13 a.m., 1 kilometer down as well. So getting very shallow, you guys, right in here. And just looking out in the other areas to see if there was anything else that we missed around it before we go over into these guys over here. Well, let's have a look at this. And actually, if we had a volcano out here, it wouldn't be too bad, I don't think. This one, 6 kilometers down, that is from 9:48 a.m., 1.2 in magnitude. And then we have that guy, let's see, 6 kilometers down, 0.9, 9:24. And these are older ones, I think, from yesterday, 1803. That little guy is new. And 10:02 a.m., 0.5, 5 clicks down. And this guy here, 0.5, 5 clicks down at 10:31. And we'll move down a little bit and have a look here. And it's kind of weird that they're all spotty all over the place. 1.4, 6 kilometers down at 4:25 a.m. This guy here at 10:20 a.m., 5 kilometers down, 0.8. And we'll slide down. I don't think we'll catch all of these, but here's another 0.8, 6 clicks down, 3:57 a.m. And then we'll get over into the bigger ones here. This would have been from yesterday, 23:17, 1.85 kilometers down. This would be newer, 1.2, 5:17 a.m., 5 kilometers down. I don't mind them being 5 kilometers down, 4 kilometers on that one. That's not so bad. But I'm still wondering what made all of these pop up in here. Is there some reason that this has lifted up or something? And do we have magma sitting underneath there? This guy here, 1.3, 5 kilometers down, 11:32. So questionable as to what has caused it. And again, they're 5 kilometers down. That's all good. Now, one of the things Yvonne had mentioned earlier, thank you, Piggy, for the 5-minute warning. She had mentioned that there were about, I think it was 93 quakes in underneath Grindavik, small ones during the night, and the varying ranges. So there's some that aren't being listed on here, and I noticed that before. On the charts. I do want to just grab these guys here. I see them out here and I'm kind of curious. 6 kilometers down, 0.9, 6 minutes after 5 a.m. And let's see, this guy, 0.6, 6 kilometers down, 4:29. And this guy right there, 5 kilometers down, 0.6 at 5:40 a.m. So that's kind of what we're seeing on those. Let's go back over to the other map real quick, and we'll see if we can update that. And of course, this is what you're probably seeing on there. And they did downgrade that to a 4.4 as well on there. So that is kind of what we looked at earlier, and that is in the Barda Bunga area. And we don't need to look at it again. So it is a pretty big quake, and definitely shook all of Iceland because it has showed up on pretty much all of the sensors. So it was big enough to rattle bones, if you will. And I think that just about covers what we've got Here's kind of what they have on their map here. And it's more or less the same thing as what we've just seen on the other one. So I'm not going to bother going over it again. The one thing I do like about this map is you can kind of see the contours of the land. Now, if it did happen here, that flow would end up coming in this direction and end up going somewhere around this bay, or possibly coming out as far as in here and pushing out onto this little peninsula again. And I guess that happened a couple thousand years ago that came along. Hopefully they're not going to see something there. The fact that everything is about 4 or 5 kilometers down on those ones there kind of makes me go, what's going on here? You know, are we moving our magma somewhere, or what's going on? We really don't know at this point in time. It's still up in the air, so we're going to keep our fingers crossed, hope that we don't get an eruption here, that if we do get an eruption, that it goes right over here somewhere, and oh, where is it? Right there. If it erupts right there, I'm very happy with that, you guys. You probably know that. Anyway, I would be okay with it even popping out here too, between these fissures here and that row of vents, if you want to call them, or volcanoes. So pretty awesome. Anyway, let's see where I can put you for now. I think I'm going to put you back on Yellowstone. No, Yellowstone's too boring. Let's hang on. But we'll take the boring music with us. We'll copy it, and we'll go to, let's see, we'll go to Sakurajima maybe, eh? I think. You thinking Fuego? I was thinking ice cream, but let me take a look and see first if we have the ice cream boat. Sakurajima isn't doing anything. Hey, the boat's just coming in, you guys. We have to leave it here. It has to happen. Okay? And we need to have that. Otherwise, if you don't get ice cream, Piggy's nose will never get better. And anyway, we're gonna leave it on here for right now. You guys all get to run down to the ice cream boat and get yourself some ice cream. All right. You can walk, or it's okay. They haven't docked yet. Actually, both boats are there, so you get to select which one you want to buy at today. There's two for the price of one, and everybody's running down there. All right. Be good, you guys. For those who have not yet hit that like button, if you are enjoying the show, by all means, help us out. And let's push that way over that 100 mark, and keep smiling as we do it. Not only does it help out and support the stream, also works wonders for the YouTube analytics. So any thumbs up would be great. Also, if you have not yet subscribed and you are enjoying the show, by all means, hit that subscribe button if you feel we've earned it. And go from there. And don't forget to hit that bell notification as well. On that friendly note, I am your host, DrFox2000. Going to take a 5-minute break. When we come back, we will have bacon seeds, and then we're going to go perusing some more and look for some lava somewhere. And I don't have any lava today. I need more lava. Okay, I'll be back, and go get that ice cream. Or maybe, now I got me craving an ice cream sandwich. Can I eat that in 5 minutes? I better not. Okay, I'll be back. Paging Sharon Stewart. Paging Sharon Stewart. Please head to Piggy's office with your note. Please head to Piggy's office with your note for being late. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I've got the microphone back on, and boy, there's a noisy car out there. Okay, we'll turn that volume down on the music, and we'll get back at it. Hey, welcome, Sharon Stewart. So nice to see you. Eating a mang sorbet. Way to go, Wormhand, and welcome. Glad to have you on board. Anyway, no worries, Sharon. I can hear you. I'm at Piggy's office. Okay. Yeah, all right. Well, you better explain to her. Okay. And don't let that ice cream drip all over the place. It's going to melt. Anyway, you guys, I love it. All right, Sakurajima, while we're here, we might as well have a look at it. Somebody just sent me an email. It had something on there about Sakurajima. It's a whole video, and gee, what am I supposed to do? Watch a video while I'm on the stream? I don't think that works, unfortunately. That is not going to work out, I don't think. And it's a long one, and of course it's monetized. They got commercials, so I probably can't show it. Oh, hang on. Oh, they got a closer up image. Oh, that might work. Is that live? Yeah, that is live. We might be able to do something with that. But Sakurajima is... let me see if I can get that on there. Who's actually... Let me see. Copy. I don't know if I can... Yeah, I suppose we can probably show that. Let me see what I can do here. I am going to mess with things a little bit here for a second. Paste and go. And there we go. So, all right. There you go. I think that works. There's Sakurajima a little closer. So we've got 3 versions of it. Out here, this close, and really far away. So, yep, smoke coming out of it. We see that. Oh, it's even closer now. If I wave the magic mouse, it'll get even closer? No? I don't know. What if I go the other way? Doesn't work. All right. John Raper, welcome. Glad to have you on board. There you go. Gura throws in another super chat. Thank you kindly, Gura, for another 55 Swedish kroners. Do appreciate that. That is awesome. And keep it up. Yep, gonna try. Anyway, we added that. Thanks. and let's keep going. Of course, Mount Fuji, and that is our next guy that we're looking at. A beautiful view there today at Mount Fuji, and looks pretty awesome. ASO, and that is ASO. Hang on, am I forgetting something? Did I not do bacon seeds yet? I'm supposed to be doing bacon seeds, you guys. Somebody should have told me that. Uh-oh, we messed up. We messed up. There we go. Bacon seeds. Oh, I knew I did something wrong. Or am I losing my mind? Yeah, they're kissy little guys. Anyway, that guy is from yesterday. This guy is just snuggling up. I'm losing my mind, you guys. I'm totally sidetracked with other things that I'm doing here. Speed seeds. Yep. Next. There. Look at how cute that little guy is. And almost can't see him. Camouflage. Join the club, Doc. Yeah. Yeah. Missing the marbles today. I think they're still asleep. I did wake up like at 3 a.m. again, so one of those things. I love it. Speed seeds. Yeah. Piggy, we need speed seeds. Yeah. And look how funny these guys think that is. Speed seeds. They're laughing about it. They're laughing about it. They think it's hilarious. I found my marbles. Yeah. I know there's a bag of them in the closet here somewhere. So, pretty hilarious. Okay, next bacon seed. Oh, boy. There we go. Aerosol paint tins. It's what? Oh boy. Okay. Yeah, I guess. With the ghost. What? A ghost. All right. Let's look at these. They're kissy pigs. What are they doing? This is obscenity. We should have at least a parental guidance warning on here or something. Some heavy whispering going on or something. Yeah. Oh, give us a kiss. There's more. Oh, this is almost turning into so we need PG-13. Yeah, almost an X-rated version here with the missing Halloween ghosts. What? They're off with the missing Halloween ghosts. That doesn't surprise me at all. Anyway, one more. And let's see. Oh, more of this stuff going on. What is with these kissy pigs? Oh, you know, I always thought they had cute expressions, but I didn't realize they go start smooching each other like this. That is a little bit different. All right, you guys. Let's get back to where we were. And that was, we were over at ASO. And we were going to go look at the rest of ASO-san. Smoking a little bit, and not too terribly much though. Empty parking lot today. Mind you, I think, well, no, we should have something there. Hang on, why is that not live? That is live now. Okay, didn't make any difference. I thought might be back an hour or something, but no, we're good. So I'm pretty close. This, of course, is our Suwanosi-jima. And yesterday it was quite visible. Today it is not. And, oh, hang on. If we go back in time, we can see it. And this is 10 hours and 44 minutes ago, approximately. And you can see it there. And it is actually smoking a little bit. That is pretty cool. And no lava, though. So, hey, it is. In the pea soup sky, you bet. and that is actually looking almost like it's got a tinge of blue in it today, rather than that regular green pea soup we normally see. Mind you, that is also at 1931 their time, which technically is yesterday their time. If we go back a little bit more, I think it gets cloudy again, and going forward it gets darker, and I think we actually see a boat or something going across there, the lights down on the bottom, and it is a boat. At least that's what I'm going to stick to saying it is. It's either that or it's 3 UFOs flying very, very slowly, looking at the volcano from the water level. Okay, I know, punny. All right, let's put it back onto Sakurajima. Let's see, ice cream boats are still both there, and you guys better have your ice cream done, because I am sure they're going to be leaving any time now, and you won't be able to get any more ice cream for another hour or two. So that is all there is to it. Let's see what's happening over at Taal Lake. And there is a Taal in the morning, and we do see some steam coming off of Taal, but not as much as what we seen yesterday. And wow, that got a little bit fuzzy on us there. Let's back up about 20 minutes and see if that changes. Yeah, there we can see a little bit more just as dawn was breaking. The camera wasn't focused very well, but we can see a little bit more. Yeah, that was before light, and there we go. And so that is what it looked like early in the morning. I like that. A smoke trail goes all the way across. You can definitely see it. And that is really, really neat. So just right at daybreak, that is what you're seeing there. If we put that back to live, of course, the rest of the cloud has moved in, and it is very difficult to see what is going on. So that is what we've got there. That looks pretty cool. White pudding, black pudding. No. Baby shark, do, baby shark. Oh, don't do that, baby shark, do, baby shark. I heard there's a song like that. I don't recall that song, but it's okay. We don't need it. Let's see, where else can we go? We went to Jellystone. Oh, we still got that music playing, or we can turn that off there. It's raining at Jellystone. And yep, lots of people standing out there in the rain watching the wonderful old geyser. I'm waiting for somebody to say it. No, she didn't say it today. Yes, the old geyser, Old Faithful, and it's the Baby Shark Old Geyser. Yeah. Loves Baby Shark, do. Okay, John. Yeah, anyway. Is it about to really go, or is it just going to tease us with a little bit of smoke here? And I'm wondering if we need to carry on. I think it is erupting. All right. We'll leave it here for a minute. We'll watch it while, if it does, it's full-blown eruption. All these people around, they got to be standing around for a reason. They wouldn't just be standing in the rain if it wasn't about to blow its top or something. A wind is in an odd direction. Yeah, well, the wind is blowing away from the people, which is really good. There, anyway. Okay, wind is back to normal direction. All right. Yeah, there's people all the way around. I don't know if you guys see those out there in the background. I didn't realize there was a trail behind that. I always thought that was just right out front. let me get onto that picture. You see all these people standing back there. I didn't know there was a trail back there. I always thought it was just Sasquatch moving through and stuff like that. But a lot of people here, lots of people, and of course that curves around, and we don't even see everybody who's in the corner here. Come on, old faithful, you can do it. Puff it out. Let's see it full blast. We need to see a full-blown eruption and something. Maybe just spray out a little bit of lava, and I'll be happy with that. Oh, hang on. Maybe that's not the right kind of thing. Oh, where's the buffalo roam? Not close to the vent. They have a tendency to stay away from the vents. Those vents are hot sometimes. And you don't want to have a roasted buffalo really quickly. Or is that steamed buffalo meat? Anyway, I don't know. This is going to take too long waiting for that. It's like watching paint dry. Let's go over here for a minute. Oh, I messed that up too. Let me get onto that page and see. Where are we here? Nope, nope, nope. Where is that page? That page is here. So that should actually be here or here. Yeah, there we go. This is the one we actually wanted it on, and of course there you can see this is live from Merapi, and Merapi is happy, throwing out a little bit more tidbits of lava as usual. So we don't mind seeing that. I love seeing the stars in the background. That is really cool. We do see a little bit of a flare up every once in a while right in here. So it is still active, and if you're looking at the top here, you probably see some of that moving down. Depends on where it's coming out. Definitely has thrown out some material. Okay, so that is all good there. Merapi is happy, and the other one, of course, if we click the right button, this is a beautiful picture, and that is Ruapehu, and that is out, and finally we can see it is out in New Zealand, and you can see that a lot of that snow has melted off of Ruapehu, so that's kind of what we got there. Is Old Faithful blowing yet, or is it still playing games? It's still just a little bit of steam. I want it blasting. Come on, blast out of there. Okay, well, we'll check back on it in a second or two. Anyway, that's what we're seeing there. And of course, like I say, with what we've got going on, I should put that other one back on this way. Yeah, what we've got going on at Merapi is still pretty normal. Nothing weird or unusual happening. It is continuing to erupt. Let's take a quick look at the other ones around there. And of course, Luolatok, top left, and we see it is smoking, or a little bit of off-gassing. It's eased up a little bit. Yesterday it was doing a lot more than that, but today it's all right. This also from down here, Simaru are showing not too bad, but quiet. Bottom right hand side, Awu, and Awu is quiet today. We don't see any smoke coming out of it. And the top right, that is a little harder to see. No light out there, and of course you can see a light or whitish plume here, and that is Krakatoa, and that is still off-gassing a little bit, and it's heading off in the other direction away from where it normally goes on this right-hand side here. So pretty cool. That is not bad for those guys. By the way, while we're looking at things, I do have some special pictures that we had. These are from Twitter, and so I'm going to put those on. These are of not they're up in the Kamchatka Peninsula, the one that is always in the orange there. Oh boy, I can't remember the name of it now. It starts with B. B-E-Z. It's like Busy Miana or something. I don't know. Anyway, that one was throwing out. You can see the columns of lava ash being ejected there. That looks pretty nasty. And we'll go to the next one. You can see from a different angle. That was quite a large plume, 15 kilometers up into the air, and that is on the Kamchatka Peninsula. So we had 4 of these shots, and that looked pretty awesome. There are some other ones that you can have a look at, and there's some videos on there, but I don't have those videos. But anyway, that is pretty heavy duty as far as watching the amount of stuff coming off of there. And apparently that volcano was dormant from 1955 is when it actually came back on, and prior to that, and the name is bugging me now, so I'm gonna have to go find the volcano map and do this real quick. Let me see if I can do that, because it's bugging me. I should know the name of it. Darn thing. Let me find it. Volcano map. There it is. Yeah. Bizi-Miani. Bizi-Miani is what it's called, and that is that kind of out of the 3. That's the middle one. That's always orange. Bizi-Miani. Bizi-Miani. And yeah, it's hard to pronounce. I can pronounce DrFox2000 a lot easier, Sue. But the Bizi-Miani is, that almost sounds like Italian or something rather than Russian. But that is all good. Anyway, I thought I'd share those ones with you real quick, and let's go back over and see. Jellystone still not blowing out really, really big stuff. The crowds are even bigger now in the rain, and I don't see anything coming, man. Where is it? Bees money. Busy money. Busy for friends. Is busy. Busy. Bizi-Miani. It's a Beezy. We're going to nickname it Beezy, and that's all there's to it. Okay, come on. Somebody kick that thing in gear. Open the valves already. Who's in charge of this thing anyhow? Let's look at all the Sasquatches. Yeah, the Sasquatches are the ones hiding in the back, and you got to watch out for them. They're pickpockets. Yeah, I don't think that one's going to work here, DJ. Holds back snout bopping. Yeah, don't be snout bopping. And I don't think Siggy's going to be able to do this one. Okay, Etna is not playing nice. Or not Etna, Yellowstone. Old geezer. I mean Old Faithful. So, okay, Claire, welcome. I'm glad to have you on board. How ate you all? I missed you guys so much. Had internet useless. Bad internet. Okay. Glad that you're here though, Claire, and welcome, and good to see you. Okay, I'm not thinking that this thing is going to do much for us right now. Um, I'm looking to see if we can find some other wonderful stuff elsewhere. It is break time, though, you guys. And yeah, we don't have any views of Etna whatsoever. So that is kind of out of the question right now. A matter of fact, I think it's raining in some of those areas. And yeah, and we're buffering on some of them. Boy, oh boy, lots of fun. Yeah, no views. Etna is a no-go. Let me see what else we've got here. Stromboli is suffering from the same fate right now, unfortunately. So it's probably sitting in the same weather system as Etna. And we can't see a darn thing there either. The only place that I can put you back to for right now, unless you want to stay here and watch this during my break, I think maybe I'll turn the music on. I will do that. It is time for a break, you guys. So I'll leave it right here. You can watch all the funny looking Sasquatches all lined up around the old faithful. And we'll show Alaska afterwards, after the break, and then we'll go from there. Hey, Setronics, welcome. If you haven't, I didn't see you earlier there, but glad that you're on board. Okay, guys, I'm going to take that break. For those people who are here, if you have not yet hit that like button, please help us out. It's the easiest way to support the channel. And by hitting the like button, it'll help out with the YouTube analytics, as well as make me a very happy guy. So please, if you feel that you like the video or like the live stream, do hit it. And for those who are new and like what's been happening and all this wonderful stuff, and you want to see more in the future, by all means hit that subscribe button if you feel we've earned it. And then, of course, the bell notification while you're there. Otherwise, you won't get notified. On that friendly note, I'm your host, DrFox2000. This is VolcanoX, a live stream. And I will be back in 5 minutes. Don't go away. Thank you. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, I've got the microphone on. I'm going to turn that music off, and Old Faithful is too slow today. It is, I don't know. Somebody just put a duck and a turtle there, and I think it's being a turtle today. I don't know what's going on. Thank you, Alba Girl, and glad that everybody's still hanging around here. Sharon Stewart says, I can hear you, Dr. Fox. Thank you. Juliet just got here. Hello, all. Just joining in. I had a visitor. Cool. And all good. So glad to have you on board, Juliet. No worries. And, yep, Old Faithful doesn't look like it's going to do anything. I don't know. Maybe we're just missing something here, or it's delayed, or is this it now? Now that we're going to switch away, it's going to go like mad. That's what I'm figuring. It's as soon as we go to a different stream, we're going to see it erupt. Let me take a look and see what happens. Okay, I am going to put that one on my other monitor screen here. So, and we are going to go over to, let's go over to Popocatépetl, and we haven't gone there yet today. Let's see, am I gonna be able to watch that? No, probably not. Popocatépetl, where are you? There you are. And it's pretty quiet. We can see it's off-gassing some, but not a heck of a lot. In the clouds on the other side, of course. So they're pretty much clouded out. This guy, Fuego de Colima, south of Guadalajara City, we don't see anything there. It's poor. And that is Fuego down in Guatemala, not to be confused with the other one that we just mentioned. And it does on occasion do its thing, and that's kind of what it was looking like at about 7:48, and then after that it was all clouds, pretty much, and not much we could do with it. Let's see, there you can see a little bit of that wonderful pluming coming up out of it. So it is still active doing its thing, but we are not seeing too much going out. What a petal? Petal. What? No, don't be calling Pop It out. It's not break time. Welcome, Tracy Bills, and put that Pop It back in the cage. That's gonna hurt. All right, are we erupting yet? No, still not. All right, let's go back over there, and we're going back to Fuego for a second. As soon as it switches back for me, there we go. And it kept on doing its thing. I'm going to put that back to live so I don't forget where I'm at. Next one, of course, is Tolika, and Tolika got all smoky on me. It looked beautiful earlier, but got really bad. And let's see, our next picture, this is Momotombo, Mamatombo, and that is what it is doing, also in Nicaragua. And that picture only came about halfway, better than what we had the other day when we only seen the top sliver of it. And one more there in Nicaragua, and of course that is this guy. And we can see Messiah volcano, the crater right there, and some off-gassing smoke, steam, and SO2 without a doubt. That's what we're seeing there right now. Double checking back at Yellowstone. There she finally blows, and that is what I was waiting for. And yes, we can see it. Yellowstone doing its thing. Wonderful to see. TRVD. I'm not sure what that stands for, but welcome, and glad to have you on board. And let's see. Yep. Yellowstone. That's the old faithful that we were waiting for. Okay. That little bit of steam that was coming out earlier was peanuts. This is a lot bigger and a lot better. So pretty cool. So sorry I missed. Oh, you missed something? Okay. I may have forgotten to. Oh, you forgot to. Don't forget things. Forgetting things is my job. Sorry, I had to have a drink of Pepsi there. Otherwise, I'll start coughing again. Anyway, Pepsi cures everything, right? No, it doesn't. It doesn't. Really, it doesn't. Look at all these people in the background. Wow. Like I said, I never realized that there was a path back there. That's pretty awesome. Anyway, yep, that is Old Faithful, and she is blowing out some steam. And, I often get people saying, well, why aren't you showing volcanoes? We want to see a volcano. Well, this is a volcano, you guys. It's just, the precursor to a massive eruption that will happen. It may take 1,000 or 2,000 or 3,000 years, but it is a precursor to a massive eruption. So fear not. You will get one. Just stick around. I guarantee it. So definitely love seeing that. But it is definitely a steam volcano. Well, right now it's steaming, and the thing, yeah, danger zone. I don't know if you want to call it a danger zone. Any volcano is really a danger zone. Anywhere on Earth is a danger zone, as far as I'm concerned. The ground could open up and people would fall in and things like that. We get fissures popping open and things exploding. But how often do you see a super volcano going, right? And a lot of the people that are saying, well, Yellowstone is overdue and all that stuff, we've watched some of those other very good videos that put a little bit of a timeline to it, and if, they're saying, oh, it's overdue, but if you really calculate it out properly, it's not overdue. It's not even due for another 150,000 years. So, when do we see our next eruption? It's kind of like, don't hold your breath, you guys, as far as seeing a super volcanic eruption. Anyway, they switched away from that, so we can keep going with our other stuff. I think, let's see, where can we go now? Let's check back at Taal and see what we've got. Ooh, Taal is a complete whiteout. And I'm going to take one more peek back at Iceland, and I need to get onto that map. I want to zoom out just real quick and see if there's anything new that showed up, and I don't see anything major, no new stars. And what we're looking for is something that big, right? So we don't see any of those, but anyway, I'll leave Iceland be. We will go over to the earthquake map, and hang on, Hawaii. That's what we needed to do. We need to get over to Hawaii before we go to that earthquake map. By the way, on that earthquake map, where am I? Right there. There is BZ Miami. is right there. And you know what? When I say it that way, BZ Miami, that could actually be a Japanese name. And this is Karimsky, so BZ Miami is the one that we showed the pictures of earlier. And of course, that is all good. Okay, let me get on the right map here. Oh, Hawaii. Hawaii. Come on, get over to Hawaii. Alright, that's why I'm having trouble with looking at Hawaii. I have the wrong picture up there. There we go. Now we're looking at Hawaii. Lava Lake still very full, and the toe still very full. We see lava splashing on the back sides here. This was at 7:56 a.m. Hawaii time. I'm going to refresh it and take a look now. Still just as full, if not fuller, and it looks like it might have been starting to overflow here again in some spots. But that is awesome to see. Did you see the email of, yes, Sue, I did, of BZ Miami, and the problem is I tried to copy and save that, and it would not allow me to do that. And I tried to save it. It was a GIF file, and it just wouldn't. And even when I tried to bring it on screen, they've got something in there that doesn't allow it to work. So I tried, I did, Sue, and thank you for sending it in, though. Otherwise, I would have showed it. I actually tried to go to the source, and I couldn't locate it in time, so I just left it. Anyway, there's something interesting that looks a little odd. You see how this is turning into a larger cone? This is something that I had not seen for a while. It looks like we've got a volcano developing inside the volcano caldera. What? Take a screenshot of it then. I tried and it didn't work. When I did that, it was kind of weird. Anyway, I'm not going to worry about it right now. Okay, so looking at what this is happening here, it really looks like this Hornito is turning into a crater, is what it looks like inside here. I don't know, maybe it's just me or the angle of the light. But we know for a fact that this has moved out away from the wall of the caldera, and it is on the move, and the distance to our lava pond has shortened, so pretty cool. Going island hopping June 7th to 12th. Okay, Piggy. Why don't you use a boat or something to get from island to island? But you know, hopping is pretty hard to get way over from one to the other. Anyway, bad humor. Okay, we do see our wonderful kind of outline here. So everything on the edges seems to be newer, and our older material sitting in the middle, with the exception of the lava pond. And then of course we also have what they refer to here as Pig Island, which is not very noticeable in this particular shot. And that is from, again, this morning, 8:06. This is what it looks like currently, and there Pig Island is a lot more noticeable. There's our little Hornito cone that is building up there. That is pretty awesome. And the lava lake, of course. If we go to that side, that was the picture from yesterday, or this morning, sorry. Hard to see anything. And yeah, 7:57 a.m. is when that was taken. Again, the lava lake right in the middle here with all that smoke in there, and the toe right about there. Very difficult to see. Pig Island out here smoking like crazy. I'm not sure if they got some rain or something, and a lot of steam happening. Anyway, I'm going to refresh that one. That is the current picture now, and you can see that a lot better. And the toe area, of course, and of course it's being fed via a lava tube there, and you can see that line going all the way around. Same thing on this side here where that smoke is, and that's all fresh lava on the edges. Hitting the thermal view, and here's another one of those shots where you can actually see where the lava patches are on the edges. That's our little cone crater hornito thing, and our divider here, and the lava tube flowing out to the pond, if you will. And let's refresh that one, take a look. By the way, before we do that, we see these lighter areas in the background too. We'll see what they look like on the revised version of that. And that is what it looks like here. A little bit fuzzy. Must have had a lot of smoke blowing right at it, but we see lighter areas telling us more fresh lava has made it to the edges. And you can see it right in there as well. So off camera we'd see a little bit more, as well as there and all the way around. It looks like it stopped right about there, but we do see a lot more lava than just in that pond or pool. Okay, having done those, let us go over and have a look at the earthquakes for Hawaii. I don't think we had too terribly much there, and we'll zoom in real quick. Whoop, too close. And there's our islands of Hawaii, and we're going to zoom in a little bit and see. There's the big island, and of course we see Mauna Loa, Mauna Kea, and then on this side be Kilauea. There we go, not Krakatoa. Krakatoa is in a different place, you guys. I'm joking. It's all right. Anyway, a few quakes here. Let's just have a quick peek. Depths are all about the same, so I'm not going to bother with those. 2:57 a.m., 2.2 on that guy. This one, 2.1, 7:52 a.m., all in the Pahala area, of course. 7:52 on that guy, 1.8. Then we see this guy, 1.9. That was actually yesterday at 21:18. I'm not going to worry about him. This guy also yesterday, and I'm not going to worry about that. And this guy yesterday. This guy yesterday. This guy's today. I was 7:44 a.m. 1.9. This guy here is today at 12:48 as 2.7, a little bit stronger. This 1.7 here from 5:17 a.m. This guy is from yesterday at 23:47, almost midnight. And this one 3:23 a.m. For the 2.2. 2.0 right there today at 14:06. Then we see this guy 6:21 a.m. For that 2.0, and 10:32 for this particular one, 2.5, and again 2.3 for this guy at 10:04 a.m. and this guy is 11:43, very close to Pahala town itself, and not just that area. So like the whole area is what they call Pahala, but that's the actual town. And here we have what is this, 2.0, 49 minutes after midnight, and this guy is from 13:32, so 1:32 in the afternoon, 1.9, 2.0 from yesterday at 17:01. Not going to worry about him, and that's yesterday's as well. Getting a little bit closer up to our wonderful volcano. Want to catch this guy on the way there. That is a 2.0. 4:01 a.m. and that's kind of what we're seeing there. And we have one more out here. 2.3, and that was at 3:23 a.m. So in general, not very busy there at Kilauea. I just about said it again, Krakatoa. I'm gonna crack my toa if I keep saying that. Anyway, Kilauea is there. It's doing its thing, and hopefully it will continue to keep the lava pond full and possibly give us some good shows. What you gonna call it? Hope that's okay. Piggy, have a good night and get some rest, please, and sleep well. All the best to you, and stay snugly in the sty, okay? And don't forget to take all your crayons with you. We've been tripping over them since yesterday with that extra cart and everything. So don't forget those. But if it's too stressful pushing that, don't. We'll get Kermit to come out and get them. And all right, I'll see you later, Piggy. Let's go over and take a look at the, since we already checked Azores, quick peek at the Canary Islands, of course. La Palma, I'm gonna refresh that. And I hear somebody's backing up a lava truck. Is Trev even here? He's probably driving a lava truck. I hear it backing up. I hope he's not going to pour lava in here. Anyway, all right. The noise has stopped. That's good. From the 28th, how many earthquakes do we see? G1, a 2.0, and it is right on the star. That's the only earthquake in La Palma today. And technically it's already tomorrow or just about. Yeah. La Palma is relatively quiet, and we don't need to worry about that so much. We didn't see anything. Well, we do have this little group out here. Excuse me. 26th for this guy. Ooh, there's lots out here. 26th on that guy. These are older already. 26th on that guy. I didn't know they were out there. Somebody's been hiding earthquakes on me. And let's see, that guy is from the 27th. So that is out there off the coast. And not sure what to make of it. But that is, of course, still on. Hang on. When you slide out there, you can kind of sort of see. Let me see if that'll work. If I get rid of that. Yeah, you see I do believe that is the Azores out here. Let me try that again, and will it work? No, it won't. It won't. It won't let me do it. All right, this map won't let me do it. Okay, I'm going to leave that alone. We are okay with that, and what I was going to say, that's part of the that fissure system that is coming from the mid-Atlantic ridge and heading over in towards Portugal there. So that's what I was trying to get at. Anyway, looking at our volcano map here, actually I think I'm going to refresh this guy again, just so if we get earthquakes that we happen to look at, they're not going to be 2 hours old when they're actually 14 hours old already. Anyway, we don't see anything new there, but we do show they pointed it out as a 4.4 in Iceland. We do have that quake in the mid-Atlantic ridge from today at 14:19, 5.7, and that may be a stress relation to the other one. I don't see anything listed up top here, so I thought, okay, if we have something going all the way through, maybe we'll see it. And we don't have anything down here at South Sandwich Islands or Michael Volcano, and that's going to tell us that it was just a localized thing, more or less, in that area. We'll see what happens in the future. And of course, there's our ring of fire with all our volcanoes all the way around. And up top here, we have Pavlov, we've got Cleveland, we've got the Great Sitkins, and Semi is there. And then if we zoom in here, this is the culprit today, BZ Miani. BZ Miani, Italian sounding name. BZ Miani is erupting. And I'm surprised they didn't turn it red yet. Anyway, Karimsky is still doing its thing, but BZ Miami apparently didn't erupt for over 1,000 years, and then in 1950 is when it came back to life, from what my understanding is. And it's been fairly active ever since, and that is pretty cool, you guys. And sliding down, of course, there is Suwanoshijima and Sakurajima doing their things. We slide down a little bit more. We see Luolatuk and Samaru, Marapi, and Krakatoa showing as red there. And then Ibu and Dukono right beside each other there doing their thing. And then Yasur out here, and that is a Yasur. And those are our red ones. And of course, Ruapehu right there. That nice picture we looked at earlier there, or that video, or the live stream from there. So we do have that. And this guy out here, 5.7, and that is 130 kilometers down. This would be Tofua, so very close to it, and not sure if that's going to cause some problems or eruption. And if I recall correctly, yeah, it is Tonga, but I'm just trying to think, is that is on the opposite side. I think our Hunga Tonga Pai is over here somewhere, if I recall correctly, or what's left of it. It should be out here somewhere. There it is. We can see it. Look. Hunga, yeah, Hunga Tonga Island. I guess there's not much left of it, but that is a 700-meter deep hole right in here, and that's pretty big. So pretty awesome. Okay, let's zoom out of that, and we will zip over and have a look at the SO2 levels around the planet, and that'll give us a pretty good indicator of where the bad guys are, and we'll get that on there right now. So let's pop over there. And there's the weather map. We'll refresh that guy too while we're there, so I'll hit that magic button and also go to here, and we'll refresh this one as well. And I'll check my weather. It's 18 degrees Celsius here, and no rain. Okay, that's nice. North America doesn't look too bad. We do see up here in Alaska, it's that Kamchatka stuff coming around and helping out, adding to the Alaskan mess. So anything that Alaska pushes over there is just coming right back and circulating around. North America, like I said, not too bad. We do still see the flow going to the west from Mexico out into the Pacific Ocean, rather than over into the Gulf, over in the Atlantic side. And zooming in a little bit, we do see a lot of normal people population pollution. Mexico, of course, and then of course down here, Guatemala, you got Fuego, and you've got a bunch of volcanoes in Nicaragua, such as Tolica and Messiah, and what's the other one? Anyway, lots of them there. Same thing goes down into Costa Rica, and then we get into Cuba, or not Cuba, Colombia we see more stuff there. Nothing coming from Wolf Volcano in the last little while out here in the Galapagos Islands, which is plenty fine. We'll take a quick look at what it looks like here at Sabancaya, and Sabancaya is of course down in Peru, and we'll see if we can actually stop that and just kind of look at what it looks like. Those aren't too bad. Not as eruptive as yesterday. Lot less off-gassing, so a little bit quieter there. I don't know if that's a sign of anything for those guys, but they do still have a lot of pollution, and that is drifting out into the Atlantic across the continent. Sliding over here a little bit more. We'll start up top at well, you can see what's coming out of Alaska, coming back into this area, and then just kind of heading back up. But this is the flow out of Kamchatka Peninsula, kind of coming out this way and then swirling around and then getting recycled. So kind of neat to see that, and I'm not sure what's giving all the extra gas on the bottom here. Possibly another volcano that we are missing, but we'll definitely going to try to find out. And sliding down a little bit more, pretty much normal stuff in Japan and China. Down on the bottom here we do have our wonderful Sakurajima, and it is doing its thing. And let's see if we go down here a little bit more, looking at what we've got. Krakatoa would be here, Merapi about there, Semeru, and that's what's causing that higher levels. Liolotok is over here, and that is this little mess, and Ibu and Dukono doing that area. And then, of course, right here is where Yasur is, and Yasur, no, hang on, Yasur is here. There's Yasur. Yasur is not so bad today. What is this one here? I can't remember. I'll have to take a look. And this one, let's have a quick look and see how eruptive it was today in the rain. And yeah, it definitely is off-gassing, doing all kinds of neat things. And we don't mind that. That looks pretty cool. So let's leave that one be, and we'll zoom back out a little bit. Actually, we wanted to stay in there. White Isle volcano, it's producing that. I don't think any of this is from Ruapehu. If it is, it'll be interesting to see what happens in the future. And sliding over, Africa looks pretty normal. DR Congo, not going to worry about that. More interested in what's happening here in Italy and Sicily, and of course Mount Etna in the clouds right now. And then we also have Volcano Stromboli, and then up Campi up here at Naples. So that's what we're seeing, and not too much else. And Iceland looks pretty quiet. I don't think there's any issues there. Let's pop over to our weather map. I did refresh that. That doesn't look like it's refreshed. 10 a.m. is not refreshed. How about 1600? That looks a little bit better. All right, let's start with North America. Looking at it, we do see a lot of heat coming up into central USA right from Mexico. Looking at Florida and the eastern coast up to about New York, pretty warm. Central US, pretty warm, 23, 24 degrees. In places like Ohio and stuff like that, Illinois is not too bad. A little further to the west, you start to get a lot hotter, though. Texas, and I do believe part of Colorado is really hot there. Nevada, and of course California has got some good heat. Not too much coming up into Alberta and the prairie provinces, but enough heat to keep us from freezing. It's warmer in Alaska, and that is always cool. Or warm. Cool, warm. Cool, warm. Oh, never mind. I don't want to argue with myself. All right, right there we go. Central America, not too bad. It is not as hot there as Mexico, though, and Texas. Looking at the jungles of the Amazon, I don't know if it's even jungle anymore. They've been cutting down the rainforest. But anyway, that is what we've got there. We can kind of see our winter cutoff line right there just below Buenos Aires. And that is pretty cold down there in comparison. Let's move this way. We're going to zip into Iceland and take a look at the balmy temperatures. Holy mackerel, 12 degrees in some spots, and it is nighttime, or pretty much nighttime there. And that is pretty awesome that they've got warm temperatures, 9-10 degrees out in the peninsula right now. It looks beautiful, and of course the higher elevations are going to be colder, but for the most part that's not looking too bad. And sliding over a bit more, we do have some of that warm air coming up here. I don't know if it's making it up all the way, but it looks like we've got some storms stopping and mixing with it from our Gulf Stream. Ireland isn't too bad, and England a little bit cooler, and for the most part Scotland a lot cooler, going up to Norway, Sweden, and Finland. We do see Finland is actually the warmest out of the three. We do see bottom end of Sweden as pretty nice. Gura should be having a nice day or night. Anyway, that's what we're seeing there. Slide down a little bit more, and we're not so bad. Actually, I think it might be warmer in Ireland than it is over here in Germany, from the looks of things. And that will pass soon once that flow changes back, and instead of this cold air blowing in from the north, once they get the southwestern flow again, they'll warm up quite a bit. A lot warmer in France and Spain, and of course you can see Italy is fairly nice right now. And of course Piggy's area down here in Kos, she's got 22 degrees Celsius right now, and it is in the middle of the night, so definitely warm there. Same thing goes for out here in Crete. Some places 25, 26 degrees for nighttime temperatures. That's fairly warm. Zooming out a little bit, wow, look at the heat. Look at the heat. And that is your Africa. That's what Africa looks like. The desert is getting warmer. And of course you also have Middle East here, Saudi Arabia, and those kinds of countries are pretty hot. As soon as you get over here into Iraq and Iran, it starts to cool off a whole bunch. Southern portions of Africa a little cooler, and of course down in South Africa itself very much cooler. We do see continued heating here in Indian Ocean, quite warm yet, and we still have a lot of heat over in the whether you call it Malaysia or Indonesia and the Philippine areas. It's all pretty warm in those areas, even Bangkok. Not quite as bad. Yesterday it was I think 29 degrees when we looked, or 28 degrees. Today it's only 26. So they got a little bit of a reprieve by a couple of degrees. We do notice this cool patch, and of course right in this area is where the Himalaya mountains are, and that's what you get. The Himalayas will cool it off, and that's what's sitting there. And you notice very hot right behind it. So these are higher elevations, so very much cooler. Looking at Australia, cooled down a whole bunch in Australia. I'm not sure. They're going to get snow pretty soon. I hope that's not a bad thing to say. Northern portions are not too bad. We do have 24 degrees as warm places, but for the most part, it is a lot cooler than what it's been. 5 degrees, that is getting chilly. 4 degrees. What have we got in Melbourne? Melbourne says 7 degrees in Melbourne, and Sydney is 13. Brisbane, a little bit warmer. Brisbane, being up further north, is a lot nicer as far as temperatures. So 15 degrees there, so that's not bad. And down here, Tasmania, 2 degrees, 3 degrees, very cold. Same thing with New Zealand, Southern Island, quite cool. Northern Island has got still some warm stuff, but you do see we have a storm right in between here. We got all kinds of lows and highs, and some issues that continue to arise. Some of this stuff is curling in some of the cold air, and I don't know if it's grabbing some of it into that storm, but not looking good. All right, that is pretty much it for our temperatures. Let's have a quick look at precipitation, and we're going to do this really quickly. I still see my equatorial storm pretty much going across the planet. Pardon me. North America, real quick. Looking at the top end here, so Canada, I don't like that. Go away. That's just north of me. This is down south here. That'd be Seattle, and I guess Northern California and Oregon and Washington State are getting stormed out. Same thing with this stuff moving all the way into possibly, it'd be in Yellowstone as well right now, as well as Montana and those areas. Seeing that we do have a storm here, probably Minnesota or something, getting some of that, as well as northern portions of Ontario, Lake Superior. So places like Thunder Bay probably getting nailed right now. Eastern coast of the United States, from about New York northward, not happy, and a lot of stormy stuff going on there. And same thing with this out here, not looking good for eastern Canada, since we have that big storm area out blowing across Newfoundland, and then of course this stuff in here. This doesn't look good. Hopefully that will pass. We do see some of these very dark patches, heavy rain in those, and we do see those moving northward, so that may end up colliding into that area as well. And looking at, we got a storm off the coast of Central America basically, but you got Mexico here. Something nasty going on. Normal stuff in the Amazon and places like Colombia and Venezuela and so on. There's that stuff in Brazil, just kind of peeking into not Buenos Aires, Argentina, that's it. And that's where Buenos Aires is, in Argentina. And anyway, that works. Moving over a little bit, we see all these other storms out in the Pacific doing their thing. Here's that nasty thing curling around. That one is fairly dry, whereas this one, so this is a high pressure And you notice this is going counterclockwise. Low pressure is clockwise, and that is what we've got for circulations. So you've got a high pressure probably sitting in here as well a little bit, doing its thing. Here's that stuff coming onto the bottom end of Australia, and then I think some of that stormy stuff from Malaysia and countries here like Indonesia is dropping down right into Australia. Still stormy there. We see that all the time, and that's not so bad. What's Iceland getting? Iceland looks like they're not getting anything, but this place sure is. Greenland is being bombarded. Some ice rain off the coast and snow all over the place. Nasty low there with some heavy circulation. Here's another low out there with some more circulation around it, helping that storm out. Italy and some of those countries, they've got some stormy stuff going on. Same thing with down here in Sicily. That's why we're not being able to see what's going on at Etna right now. Not too bad in Germany, northern portions, Hamburg and stuff like that. I'll have a little bit of rain up there, not anything too severe. Looking at Norway, we see the normal banging into the mountains right there, and dumping more snow. Not so bad in Sweden and Finland, getting some rain too, so that's all right. This is all good. I think we're just about good with our weather, you guys. And I think the only thing left is to find our cold spot, and we will find it. I already seen minus 70, and we're going to look for a colder temperature than minus 70 degrees Celsius. And sometimes it's hard to see. Minus 71, minus 73, 74 I seen. Okay, yeah, minus 74 Celsius. I don't know if we can find anything colder. 73, 74, yep. Okay, so right there, minus 74 degrees Celsius. Just remember, buy your penguin a blanket and parka and some thermal underwear and electric thermal underwear and a generator. Let's see, I don't think there's any others. Oh, hang on, minus 75, minus 76. Yeah, so yeah, minus 76 was the low that we seen there. All right, I think we'll leave it as that for today. That is still pretty darn cold, minus 76 degrees Celsius. And like I said, keep your penguins warm, please. Omi, this is 101.2 Fahrenheit. Yeah, that's too cold. 100 below Fahrenheit. Yeah, okay. Anything below minus 40 Celsius or Fahrenheit, they're the same at that temperature. I can assure you that your jacket or parka, whatever you've got on, if it's made out of some kind of an acrylic material, nylon or any of those things, it will sound like a paper bag, okay? And literally, it will feel like you're wearing a paper bag because it won't keep you warm. Anyway, that's it for today, you guys, and I really don't know where to leave you because I usually try to leave you on a beautiful volcano where we've got something erupting or whatever, but we aren't seeing that, and we don't have anything really that's shooting anything off and making a nice show out of it. So I guess maybe we'll put you back onto Yellowstone, and we'll wrap it up from that point. And hopefully everyone has enjoyed the show today. Do want to put out a big thank you to Gura for both of his wonderful super chats of 55 kroners each, and I do appreciate that. Definitely helps pay the power bill, you guys, and all good that way. Also, a big thank you to each and every one of you in here that is a member, and thank you for supporting the channel. I really do appreciate all of you guys, and that is really, really super awesome. Also, thanks to John Raper for signing up as a new member, and that is pretty cool too. So just making a note here because I did not write that down. Okay, there we go. All right, got it written down, so that's all good. And hey, Do Free is here. I didn't see you earlier. All right, that's it for today, you guys. So go enjoy the rest of your Saturday, and please feel free to peruse and maybe take a look. Actually, you know what? I think what we're going to do is we're going to go put this back on Iceland and end it that way by letting it cruise around Iceland a little bit. Oh, hang on, that ain't going to work. But at least that tells me what page we're on. No, that isn't Iceland. He switched channels on us. Darn it. That's okay. He did mention that he does switch stuff around. So he is showing Sicily right now, and he's got about as good views as what we've got going on here as well. So not so good. Anyway, Reykjavik is getting its sunset right now. That's what we do see on the MBL camera, and that is kind of it. All right, let me see where I was going to leave you there. I'm going to leave you here on this note for today. So looks like it's starting to rain at Yellowstone, and yeah, that was a nice sunset happening there at Iceland. Considering they've got very clean skies, that is a pretty nice, awesome sunset. Okay, you guys, be good, and thank you. Big thank you to, again, all the members. Big thank you to my moderators, Arizona Snowman, Piggy, C&D Boy, and Joseph Fields. You guys are awesome. Thank you. Oh, Iceland is back. Okay, let me take a look. Hang on. Oh, he refreshed it. Oh, maybe I'm not live. Okay, mine says live, but he's still showing. Hang on, let me see if he's got maybe 2 going or something, or I'm on the wrong one. Open in a new tab and take a look. I know he's got more than one camera. Let me see. Yeah, that one says from Iceland. How did I get over to the Etna one? Yep, that is still working. All right, so let's put that back on there. We're going to end the day looking at this, and thanks, Sue, for throwing that in, and that is awesome. And again, for those people who are wanting to get that new feed there, and I am going to drop that link in there just one more time, and it's G TV, and he's got various feeds, but that is the camera that we're talking about, and we do have permission to go look at it or show it, so we don't mind doing that. And please, if you haven't gone over and subscribed, do consider hitting a subscription over there as well, because if something happens, it would really be easy and quick for you to pop over and see a new eruption happening in Iceland if one happens in that area. Okay, on that note, and again, I said thanks to the mods, super chatters, all our good people. Thank you to Yona, and glad you're here. But Yona, we're getting ready to shut down, and it is time to end the show today. And so, Yona, I don't mean to be nasty, but we're going to leave. Even though we are showing Iceland, we're going to leave it at that today. And thank you for being here, everyone. I really do appreciate each and every one of you. You're part of our wonderful lava family, so thank you for being here. And please take care of yourselves, stay safe, and most of all, make sure that you tell your loved ones that you love them, and tell them tonight, for tomorrow is never promised. I'm your host, DrFox2000, here in Edmonton, Alberta, Canada. You take care, everyone, and we'll see everyone tomorrow on tomorrow's show. Good night, and oink oink.